be a face-out in this one.
And we cannot wait. Embiid inside. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Driving to the basket. Buries the long-range jumper. And Nashville leads by 13.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Good on the shot. 6 points for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Nashville.
Takes the 3. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's the pass to Grimes. And here's Oubre. Clock at 6. Chipped away. Covered by Oubre. The shot. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Embiid pulls it down.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Maxey, no good. Nashville leading by 18. And again, it's Nashville converting.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Drummond throws it down.
That is big boy, grown man strength right there by Drummond. Excels at brushing off the contact and then converting through tough defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
The 76ers trail by 17. Oubre passes to Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the middle. He's covered by Maxey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And
with the score.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Visiting team, 33.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one. And guys, for Nashville, Kenny, give us your take.
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard.
And that'll do it for our.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
On the court for Nashville. Oubre pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
With the shot, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Maxey's got 8 here in the quarter. They get a hand on it. Oubre with the steal. And with that, the Nashville lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket for Maxey.
It would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
For the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Nashville leading by 5. Out to the right wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid. For Nashville, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for the away team, number 3.
And so he hits both. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor, amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Here's Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Looking to get it going. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. In the corner at Oubre. Maxey kicks to Oubre. From 12. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Guarded by Embiid. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to McCain. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, no good. Nashville leading by 3. Guarded by Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
5 on the clock. Driving in. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. A chance now to check out Nashville's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Magic, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Bona.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Nashville.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long.
Nothing they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Out to the right wing. From downtown, gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now it's an 8-point Nashville lead.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And the 76ers call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Youth dance team. Again, let's hear it for your 76ers youth dance team.
Here's McCain. Outside, Maxey. Can't connect from long distance.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The assist.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
With the drive.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
The tray. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
The 76ers trail by 11. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
From the top of the key, and again, it's Nashville converting.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's McCain. And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That's his first foul.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's McCain. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nashville out in front, ending the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I really like the attitude from Embiid. I mean, he's sending a message that you better put a body on him. When you don't, he does this.
And the rejection by Embiid. Tries again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, number 15.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville.
Yeah, they are demoralized now, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow getting back on defense.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCain. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Grimes. And the rebound goes to Nashville. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Inside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Trey protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Axie's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Oubre. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Sixers ball.
Here's Embiid. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake. And that's 12 points for Joel Embiid.
Embiid's mid-range touches really improving. It's noticeable.
That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Nashville leading by 17. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
to McCain. Shot from free throw range, and he hits the jump shot.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 17. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Still Sixers ball.
Here's Yabusele. Maxey looking it over. The dish to Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Yabusele. It's good from long range.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
This one for 3. She grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Nashville, no good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here. Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
A minute 20 left in the game. The high post shot. The rebound by Yabusele.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
Yabusele taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Embiid with the steal. Oubre with it. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Kicks it to Embiid. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Of his 11 shots. Stripped it away. And an intentional foul right there.
Kelly Oubre Jr. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Looking to end his cold spell. It goes straight through with the switch.
Timeout.
And Nashville leads by 7.
Well, I tell you, he did a really good job anchoring the defense tonight. He was just blocking shots left and right. The opposition apparently did not get the memo about this guy's ability to block shots, and he made him pay for it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the away team, number 15.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here he goes. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
So Nashville wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero, en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde.